Hi all and welcome to the third episode of CricQuiz with Omkar. I'm very happy with the response for the first two episodes. Let's hope for another cracker of an episode today. Let's start inviting our participants for the day. First participant of the day is joining us from Ghaziabad. He is Abhishek. Hi Abhishek,
I
are you
am,
excited for today's quiz?
yeah, very much.
Great, thank you for joining. Our next contestant bleeds yellow. He's a huge CSK fan and hailing from Madras is Raghav. Hi Raghav,
Hi, hello. Hi, Omkar.
great to have you here Raghav. And the last
Yes,
participant of the day is Yogesh. So let's welcome Yogesh.
Hi all. Yeah.
Hi
Hi.
Yogesh.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, sure. Okay, so let's start with the third episode of CricQuiz with Omkar. This will be the quiz format. If you haven't seen the first two episodes, you can pause and read, or you can go back and watch the videos. So just to keep it brief, there will be 18 questions, 10 points for each answer. If we go to the second round, then 5 points for each answer, each correct answer, and there will be part points which I'll decide. And you can always clarify any questions if you have any doubt. There are no negative points. There is no time limit. So take your time, read the question carefully. And this is what the quiz flow will be like. Okay. So let's start. The fielders are taking the field.
Yeah.
that's
Right.
nice.
Let's
First
go.
question
Yeah.
is for Abhishek. Abhishek, Six Machine, I Don't Like Cricket, I Love It is an autobiography of which cricketer?
Taking a guess here. I think,
Yes,
Chris Gale.
that's a perfect guess and a 6 to
That's
or a
very
10 to start the quiz with. It is indeed Chris Gale and with a motto that we all resonate with. Here is Chris Gale reading his own book.
It's self-explanatory actually.
I have this mystery factor.
Yeah,
The question has the answer itself.
Yeah.
okay. So now we move to Raghav. Raghav, your question is, in the year 2000, Sachin Tendulkar overtook this batter's tally to become the highest run getter in ODIs. The batter had held the record for almost 4 years and his career came to an end by the time Tendulkar broke his record. Who is this batter? Any name that comes to your mind?
Yeah, it'll take a while. It's Gavaskar.
It's not Gavaskar. Question passes to Yogesh.
Sazaruddin.
Oh, sorry. Yes, that is correct. It is Mohammad Azharuddin.
Nice.
Yeah, so Yogesh gets that correct. So yeah, Indian held this record and then it has remained with Sachin Tendulkar since then. Okay. So since Yogesh answered this, the next question is for Abhishek. Abhishek, your question is, the New Zealand men's cricket team became known as the Black Caps in January 1998 after its sponsor held a competition to choose a name for the team. You have to tell me what the women's team is called.
It's something like ferns. I'm not sure. It's something little ferns and
Okay.
not
Do you want to take more time to have a guess?
no. If I know, I will tell you straight away. Otherwise, but it's
Mm,
related to ferns or
okay. So, okay, I'll come back to you on this. It is a two-word answer. You're correct in that
yeah.
regard. So the question passes to Raghav. Raghav, can you
Black
complete
Ferns.
the answer?
Black Ferns. It's Black
Uh,
Ferns.
it's not Black Ferns.
Black
Question
ferns.
passes to Yogesh.
I think it's black.
Yeah. Ferns Kiwi. Something like that. I'm not sure.
Ferns Kitty.
Kiwi. He's saying ferns
No.
kiwi.
Kiwi.
Oh, actually,
Kiwi. Okay, Ferns
I
Kiwi. Sorry. No, it's not Ferns Kiwi. Okay, so we'll go back to Abhishek this time and so because this was in 1.5, I'll give you 3 points now to whoever gets this correct. Okay, so Abhishek, the answer is two parts like x dash x and y. So you got the y part correct. It is indeed ferns. You have to guess the x part, and hint is x is also a color. Okay, so do you want to take a guess now?
Pink.
All are very close. I think
Pink ferns.
I think Raghav will get it.
pink ferns, not pink ferns. Passes to Raghav.
White Ferns.
White.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
indeed white ferns.
White ferns.
So they are black
After
cats and white ferns.
answering only, I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a tip, don't speak out of your turn whenever your turn comes, and
Sure.
don't reveal the answer before that. Yeah, no worries. So Abhishek gets 5 on this because he got ferns correct, and since Raghav got it in the second round, he gets 3 points on this. Okay, I'm not giving
Cool.
2.5 just to keep calculations simple. Okay. So since Abhishek got 5 on this, the next question is for Raghav. Raghav, your question is X said this in his retirement speech, and this is his quote. In the history books, my name will come with him, and he is a legend. Y is a top performer for Dash. 34 centuries, 10,000 runs, broke a lot of records. I had 1,500 partnerships with him, and that's something special to me that my name will come with his and be remembered in history. You have to guess the two players.
It's tricky. Why
So
I
this is
always
someone's
get this
retirement
X?
speech. Sorry.
Why I always get this X? It's confusing.
Yeah.
It's,
So I'll just break it down for you. This is someone's retirement speech, and he's speaking about why. So you have to get X and Y. And there are hints about why. That why is a top performer for his team in Test cricket. He has 34 centuries. He has scored 10,000 runs, and these two have had 15 century partnerships. Okay, and so X is also retiring. Y is also retiring, in a sense. So that is why he said that my name will come with his and be remembered in history. This is what the question is about. So think through, read it again, and you can take a guess.
is it Sangha and Mahela? I
Good
guess.
guess, but it's not Sangha and Mahela. Question passes to Yogesh.
For why it's Sunil Gavaskar. The 34 centuries. I think it's the clue.
Mm, do you have an answer for X? Would you like to
If
take
I
a guess
go to
for X? Who is X?
yeah, if I have to go for X, I would be going with Chris Srikanth.
Not Krish Srikant and Sunil Gavaskar. Question passes to
In
Abhishek. Sorry.
Y was easy. X is tricky. I'm confused between two names. Are you sure he said in his retirement speech?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
This is
because the
X's retirement speech.
okay,
Yeah.
because the first person which was guess he retired before Gavaskar, so can't like Gavaskar scored 10,000 runs by that time.
The Gavaskar part is right.
Yeah, Gavaskar is right.
No, Gavaskar part is not right. But I'll let Abhishek answer and then we'll reveal it.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Just want to clarify.
Wing Sarkar.
Not Gavaskar and Vengsarkar. Okay, so
Oh,
I'll share an hint and we'll go back to Raghav on this, right? Because Raghav started it. So Raghav, think of two famous players who retired together. Okay, they are not Indian. I'll give that much to you. Their nationality is different. They are not Indian. And think of two players who retired together, and their retirement was quite special uh, because of them retiring together, and there was a lot of media fanfare around them. They may not be known as the best of friends, but their retirement together formed a very interesting term in cricketing folklore. And then you can also take a guess who should be a top performer for their nation with 10,000 runs. Okay, and then there are
Uh,
partnerships also.
uh, so
Are you
that's why
ready
I
to
guess
take? Are you ready
Sangha.
to take a guess?
No, just I'm just.
Okay, so these are the hints.
I have no clue. I'm just going with the wild guess of Smith and Callis, but I have no clue.
No, it's not Callison. Who you said?
Smith, Grant Smith.
No,
they
no, no,
both they
not Grant
didn't
Smith.
retire together actually.
Yeah,
I don't just a wild guess.
yeah. Okay, no worries. Okay, let's move on to Yogesh.
Yeah, just to clarify whether Raghav said Sagakara and Maharaj ever.
Yeah, I said
Yeah, he
my
said.
first
He said.
answer.
But he
Yeah,
mentioned they are not friends, and Sangha Mahela were very close
Yeah,
friends.
Sangha.
very, very close. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. If I had to go, I'll go with Ponting and Gilchrist maybe. I'm not sure.
No. Question
Yeah.
passes to Abhishek.
Can you again say all your hints? What you said?
Okay, so whatever I gave was these are not known like to be best friends, but when they retired together, there was a special term coined
So they
in
both
cricketing
retired in the
folklore.
same test.
Yeah, they both retired in the same test. It was a very sweet moment that they retired together, and it was celebrated with great fanfare. Then you can look at why and take a hint at who the Y is, and then you could
Yunis Khan,
probably
Miss
track
Bowler.
down to X. That is correct. Finally, we get this answer.
Yogesh Karan is
Yes, it
It's
is
nice,
Miss
nice.
You.
That 3400, no, with 34 first name came in mind
Correct.
Gavaskar only. So very
Yeah, yeah,
brilliant.
and also 10,000 runs, right?
Yeah, question
Yeah.
you put very brilliantly.
So
These
I
X
realized
questions
it. I
from
realized it. Yeah, I realized it while reading the question that why was Yunis Khan. So there was also a hint there,
Oh,
these
nice.
X
which
questions
I
from
didn't.
Omkar
Great
is
question.
pretty
Great question.
difficult one.
Because actually, 34 Test centuries, Sunil Gavaskar is the one who come in mind.
Yeah, anyone can
Ah,
fall for it.
Obvious.
Correct,
So,
correct. Okay, so since Abhishek got 5 on this, next question is for Raghav. Raghav, it's another long question. The idea for this tournament was pitched in July 1934. At that time, the more famous tournament was one that was based on the religious divide. This new tournament was not initially popular, but it caught on once the other tournament was shut down due to non-cricketing reasons. Name the tournament that survived. Okay, so if any part of the question was not clear to you, please ask.
just passing.
Sorry?
No, no, I'm just go through this question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can read it again.
Again, I'm just clueless. I'm going with Ashes.
No, not Ashes. We move on to Yogesh.
I just want to have a clue whether it's a domestic tournament or international.
I can't tell that because
Okay.
then it will be unfair to Raghav.
Okay. Hmm. I'll go with Ranchi.
That's correct. Perfect answer. It is indeed Ranji Trophy. The Ranji Trophy was started in 1934, and at that time there was this pentagonal competition where we used to have Hindu, Muslim, Rest, and Bombay Gymkhana teams, and Parsi. Sorry, these are the teams. Yogesh gets 10 on this. Next question is sixth question, and it is for Abhishek. Abhishek, this is again a stat-based question. I'm sorry if you can't read the numbers. Let me know if you want any help with that. So these are career stats of a player. You have to guess which player is this.
Oh, can you read it out, the ODI one?
Yeah, ODIs are 97. Okay, there are 142 wickets
Yeah,
and 289 runs in ODIs.
97
ODI best being
ODIs. Yeah, what is the best bowling
97
figure?
ODIs. Best bowling figures are 5 for 22 in ODIs,
Okay.
and in Test there are 7 for 37. Best bowling figures in an innings.
Jason Gillespie.
Yeah,
That's right.
it is correct. I
201.
mean, it was
201.
quite a coincidence that it came to Abhishek only, who is a die-hard Australian fan. He
Actually,
has
I
guessed this.
first I'm not. It's not readable. I first thought 7 for 37. So first
Sorry.
time Akib Javed flashed in my mind. Then I saw okay, it is for
Okay.
test.
Right. 201 actually
Yeah.
just got into my mind. Yeah, I was ready for it.
So
I
for me,
didn't.
the
I
biggest
didn't
hint.
read. No, I didn't go into batting stats actually.
Okay, okay, okay. I was thinking that someone will guess it from 201 not out because that's
Yeah,
the
that's
most
what I
obvious
was thinking
hint.
actually.
Yogesh guessed it with the 201 only. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Okay. So Abhishek gets 10 on this, and next question is for Raghav. Uh,
Again, yes.
okay, and another heavy question for Raghav. So, okay, X was born in Karachi in a migrant Goan family. He was an Indian cricket administrator and one of the founders of the BCCI. A Test series trophy is contested in his name. You just have to tell me which teams play in that trophy. Okay, you don't have to name the person or anything. Just tell me which teams play in that trophy.
So the trophy is played in India. And the tournament is within India.
You have to tell me the teams, two teams which play in that trophy. Okay.
No, what I'm asking is the Test Series trophy
He
is
won't give.
happening in.
I think he won't
It's
give hint before passing.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I
no
want
clues.
just to know
Yeah.
the Test Series trophy is played in India or is played between the countries.
Uh,
If
I
it is
can't
Test
give you more
series, then
information than what is mentioned in the question. So it is a Test series trophy, definitely, but I can't reveal more than that. So
So
think of all
then,
the clues. Think of what possible combinations you could have, and you can take a guess.
yeah, again, I'm guessing. I'm just Irani trophy.
It's for
You
me.
have to tell me the teams. You have to tell me the teams. Okay.
Rest of
It's a
The
India
Test
rest
and
series
of
the
trophy.
India
You have
and
to
Ranji,
tell me two teams.
Ranji winners.
Ranji champion and the rest of India.
I think it was supposed to be right.
Wait. Yogesh, don't speak out of turn because yeah, I'm getting a bit confused.
No, it's
So
it's a
Raghav, can you?
Irani trophy. It's a Irani trophy played between rest of India and the Ranji champion.
It's not Irani Trophy. Good guess. Question passes to Yogesh.
Is confident with that
I thought
answer.
Yogesh was waiting for it.
No, he
Yeah,
was confident with my answer.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. No, I just got confused with two voices coming.
Is it Dulip Trophy?
It's not Dulip Trophy.
It's
And
between
again,
two
I'm looking for
teams.
teams. Yeah, I'm looking
Okay,
for teams,
teams.
but it's not Dulip Trophy. So the question passes now to Abhishek.
Okay, so let's break it down. Is it Anthony de Mello Trophy between India and England?
And that's the answer I was looking for. A brilliant answer from Abhishek. It is indeed Anthony de Mello Trophy, which is played between India and England. So when India play in England, it is Patodi Trophy, and when India and England play in India, it is Anthony de Mello Trophy.
Anthony de Mello trophy.
Yes.
I'm
So
just
yeah, I mean
gone
it
with
was
my
test.
uh,
No,
after seeing
yeah,
Karachi.
it was going.
Blind guess.
It was a Test series trophy, so yeah, Dulip Trophy and Irani Trophy would not have qualified. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. It is for Raghav. I think he should enjoy this one. It's another long question.
Again, it's
Uh, this overseas player X played only one IPL game. His team batted first and he scored 2 runs with the bat. His bowling figures were worst in the game as he conceded 58 runs in his 4 overs. He ended up bowling an expensive last over of the match, which saw his team lose the game. Okay, you have to tell me who this player is.
okay. The overseas player is played only one IPL game. His team batted
Yes.
first and he scored with the bat. Didn't figure out this. Oh, this it's simple. Shit. It's happened recently. I think I'm going blank when something quiz happens.
you can take you can take 10 seconds, 15 seconds, gather your thoughts. A name might come to your mind straight away. Never know.
Mm, 0 for 58. I'm straight away going to Praveen Bhavana. I'm going to him and the overseas bowler. I have no clue. It's Yogesh answer.
Raghav, so do you want to take a guess? I didn't hear your guess.
No, no, I
Okay, you
don't
are
have
just
any
passing.
answer. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the question passes to Yogesh.
I'm just thinking about it. Yeah.
Take your time.
Is it Mashrafi Mortaza?
Perfect. Perfect guess. Perfect answer. It is indeed
Right.
Mashrafi Mortaza.
Okay.
And
Rohit
It,
Sharma hits
could
it
can
from
yeah, correct.
26 run. I think 21 is
yes,
needed.
from 2009, I think 8. And
Yeah,
since
it is
2009.
Mashrafi Mortaza and Rohit Sharma who smashed those runs in the last over. And Mortaza never played IPL after that. Of IPL.
No. Actually, I just had a wild guess. Actually, I was just guessing someone who is like played just a one IPL of that sort.
Wow,
So
wonderful guess then.
Waters is the one who just came into my mind.
Okay, so the last question before we take a break. This is for Abhishek. Abhishek, there have been 8 T20 World Cups which have had 6 different winners. All are test playing nations, and of all the 12 test playing nations, there is only one team whose best result in the tournament is reaching semi-finals on 2 occasions. You have to guess this team.
South Africa.
Perfect. It is indeed South Africa. South Africa have reached
Semi-finals
semi-finals
means
on two
South
occasions.
Africa.
So even across all the formats, they have reached finals in this women's.
Semi-finals means South Africa.
After
Yeah.
98 Champions Trophy, they only reached this time final, first time across all the
Correct,
formats.
correct. Yes. Okay. So with that, we have reached the first half of our quiz. So let's
Okay.
just take a look at points. Okay. So Abhishek with Chris Gale, White Ferns, Misbah Yunus, Jason Gillespie, India and England in
Oh,
Anthony De Mello Trophy and South Africa. He's on 50 points. Wow. So half century already. Raghav had
and then yes,
a very bad
I
luck
have bad.
in the first
This is
round,
my bad.
and yeah, so he answered White Ferns correctly, so he got 3 points for that. And Yogesh answered Mohammad Azharuddin correctly. He answered Ranji Trophy correctly and Mustafi Mortaza, and he's on 30 points. So we still have
Raghav,
9 more questions to go. So let's resume.
Yeah.
So the first question, because Abhishek answered the last one correctly, the next one will go to Yogesh, because since we have reversed the order. Okay, so this is your direct, Yogesh, now. Your question is: in 2017, Sandeep Patil hosted a cookery show. It saw many cricketers sharing their heartwarming anecdotes and also fun-filled stories. With cricket being at the forefront, the show's name, Dash Match, was a pun on a cricket match type. You have to guess what was the blank. What was the name of the show?
I don't even know Sandeep Patil hosted a cookery show.
I think this is the first time I'm hearing this.
Yeah.
I want to know where you're collecting the questions, where you're framing. It's getting tough question by question.
No, I think once you get the answer, you would understand this one.
No, the answer will be simple, but the way the question was formed, that's pretty complicated.
Cricket
Yogesh, do you
match
want to
type
take
in
a
the
guess?
sense. Cricket match type in the sense.
It's a type of a cricket match.
Okay.
He is very, very cunning. He won't give you hint in first round.
Test match.
Wow, what a brilliant answer. What a brilliant answer.
It's
It
obvious, I
is
think.
test match. Yeah. Yeah, it is actually TASTE, test match.
Okay.
Okay,
So
taste of
yeah,
it.
finally,
I,
so
I
finally
can,
you got your
I
direct
can.
correct. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Raghav,
Another
this is
is.
a very straightforward question and a short question. You just have to tell
Oh,
me what is blank.
Easiest one.
uh, I knew it, but it's not striking me. Oh, shit.
Take your time, no worries.
Uh, shit.
He was ready for
It's
bouncer,
not
suddenly
fancy.
got pulled off.
No, I knew it, but it's not striking me.
Yeah.
This, uh, I'm just going at the white is new land. I don't know because it's stuck. I'm not
Yeah,
able to get it.
not Newland. So the question passes to Abhishek.
So it's Benson and Hanges,
Yeah.
1992 World Cup.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. It is the now sponsors of World Cup, and Benson and Hedges sponsored that World Cup, 1992 World Cup. That's correct. Okay, so Abhishek gets another 10 for this, and the next question is for Yogesh. So Yogesh, this is a match summary of a test match. there's something odd in this image. So you have to identify what is the oddity.
Something odd in this test match.
Yeah, there's something that is odd and that is depicted in this image. So you have to tell me what is odd about this image, basically. If you need any help in reading anything of the screen that you can't read, let me know.
I think it's like it's obvious. It's saying only one test, but we have the player of the match and the player of the series. So
Wow. Yeah, so yeah, that is correct. It is indeed different player of the match and player of the series in the only test. Great answer by Yogesh again, making it obvious though.
Again, I'm waiting for my next question.
Okay,
yeah.
so Raghav, another IPL question for you. When Brendan McCullum failed a dope test during IPL 2016, after a match against the then Delhi Daredevils team at Firozshah Kotla Stadium, he explained to the BCCI that it was the result of an increased intake from his asthma medicine. Exactly what prompted this increase in his medical intake? So he failed a dope test in 2016 after a match against Delhi Daredevils at Firozshah Kotla. So he then explained to the BCCI that it was the result of an increased intake of his asthma medicine. So what prompted this increase in his medicine intake is what you have to tell me.
Don't pass it, please.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. I think
Oh,
Abhishek will
great.
take it with both hands. I think the clues are pretty much in the question itself.
Yes, most of the times the
Yeah,
answer is in plain sight.
I think it's due to the pollution in the Delhi.
yeah.
Wow, wow.
Nice.
Crazy answer, crazy answer. Yeah, that is correct. It is due to excessive air pollution
Finally,
levels in Delhi.
finally
Finally,
answered.
Raghav passes the test.
Yeah, McCullum failed, but
Yeah,
Raghav passed.
Yeah,
I just focused on Teresa Kotla.
Delhi.
Delhi.
We
Yeah,
are
Delhi was the clue and the Hasna was the clue. The two things. Yeah.
Great, great crack. Okay, so the next question is for Abhishek. Abhishek, your question is: these are the top three highest totals in ODI cricket that belong to England. There are, of course, 498, where Butler top scored with 162, 481, where X top scored with 147,
Hales.
and
Alex
444.
Hales.
That's correct. It is Alex Hales who top scored twice in England's two highest totals in ODIs. Abhishek gets 10 on this. And this is one of the scorecards from where he scored 177. And then Butler and England posted 498 against Netherlands. Okay. So Abhishek gets 10 on this, which means the next question will be for Yogesh. Okay. Yogesh, your question is: X has a life ban imposed on him from football in New South Wales. The punishment was meted out to him because of him breaking a referee's nose. It served him well as he carved a legacy in cricket. He went on to terrorize batters around the world in the 70s. Who is X?
Is it Merv Hughes?
Good guess, not Merv. Question passes. Sorry, question passes to Raghav.
I no clue. No,
You
I'm
want to
just
pass?
passing. Yeah.
Okay. Question passes to Abhishek.
Is it Jeff Thompson?
Perfect. Another Aussie question, and again Abhishek pounces on it. It is indeed Jeff Thompson who
Jeff
terrorized
Thompson.
batters in the 70s. He had a life ban from football. Yogesh, so it's again a long question, so bear with me. Following are two consecutive instances of one player from each team getting a man of the match awards in ODIs. Okay. South Africa ended up on the winning side in both of these iconic games. So I have given you who were the man of the match for South Africa. You have to tell me the other two man of the match awards. So basically these are from the opposite teams where man of the match was shared
For the
between these
first
two
match, it
players.
is Ricky Ponting.
That's correct. It is Ricky Ponting.
For the second one, I'm just not able to remember the match what it was for the second one. It's Georgetown.
Again, just look at the question carefully. I think you may find the answer.
Yeah, right. I'm just looking. Is it Brain Lara?
Uh, Good guess, not Brian Lara. Question passes to Raghav.
Next. Again, I'm going with an Aussie. It's Britley.
Not Brett Lee. Question passes to Abhishek.
It's a World Cup match. I think Lang will take Pfeiffer. Only three South Africans took the Pfeiffer in that World Cup, but Bangladesh or Andrew Hall took against Bangladesh. Final was
Okay,
on
so
28th April, so
I,
it
I
must
I'll
be
just clarify the question for you further. That this is
Can I get another guess?
instances one player from each team, right? Not same team.
yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Yogesh will come to you if Abhishek passes or gives
Yeah,
the
right.
wrong answer.
Malinga.
Yes,
Oh shit.
Abhishek gets it out of nowhere. It is indeed the game
Fourth,
where Malinga took 4 wickets in 4 balls
fourth.
and
Callis 86
super
runs.
one.
Huh?
I think you just gave me the clue of the World Cup game. So that's
Yeah.
when actually the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So Yogesh got 5 on this and Abhishek got 5 on this as they both gave the correct answer. But 5 points went to Abhishek for the last occasion. So this question will go to Yogesh. So the penultimate question of the quiz for Yogesh is Rumi, the Persian poet, is widely acknowledged as being the greatest Sufi mystic of his age. Coleman Barks gathered the essential poems of this 12th century poet and put them together in a wonderful comprehensive collection. The book is known as the Essential Rumi. Where did we see this collection of poetry in 2017?
Is it something like in a movie it got featured in?
I can't say.
Yeah, and I'll go with the guess of it got featured in the song Mahendra Singh Dhoni, The Untold Story.
Featured in Mahendra Singh Dhoni's movie? No.
That came in
Question
2015,
passes.
no?
Came in
Uh,
2016.
Question passes to Raghav.
Oh, why did we see this collection? Means it's like
It's a collection of
good.
poetry. So he
No,
compiled
why
all the
did we?
Rumis.
No. Why did we see means in what basis? Like in a like you guys it's in a movie or in anything some other places.
I mean, he meant to know
I can't reveal at this stage, but if it
what
passes
this
to
question is
Abhishek, then I'll
doing in
give you a
cricket
hint.
quiz.
Okay, I'm going
Yeah,
with a guess. It's in the Lord's Museum.
Lord's Museum, no. Question passes to Abhishek.
No, to be honest, I have no idea about it. And if I have no idea, then I'm not very good in guessing also. I will give it to one more chance to Yogesh then.
Okay, great. So you're
okay.
passing.
Uh,
Okay.
And
I
I'm
think I
giving
deserve
Yeah.
to
him the
know.
hope. I'm giving the hope because
I think
then
I deserve to
you
get
will.
some clues for
Yeah,
this. I
yeah.
think
Okay. So let me
okay.
give a hint, and we'll start with
Yeah.
Yogesh. So the hint is that, of course, because this question is in cricket quiz, it has something to do with cricket. So think of 2017. Think of on field more and not off field, like not movies or museums, or think more of on field, and think of a global event in 2017. I think that should be enough.
you gave it away, but exactly where did this happen? That's the problem.
Okay, let's see. Let's
Okay.
see. Let
I
Yogesh
get
take a
it.
guess.
Global event in 2017. That's what I'm just keep on, taking my heads on.
You
Uh,
just pass it away, I'll answer.
okay. All right. I think it was taken in the opening ceremony of 2017 IPL,
17,
and it
19.
was
No, no. Question passes to Raghav, who is ready with the
It's
answer, I believe.
it's during Champion Trophy 2017.
Ah, no, no, not Champions Trophy 2017. Question passes to
Ah,
Abhishek.
yes. The first global event I thought was that only.
Okay, I thought I made it too easy, but now I understand it's not that easy after all.
Big events only apart from famous trophy, either Ashes or if we IPL consider, then I will go with IPL.
What in
IPL was
IPL?
always.
No, I have to tell that also.
Okay, can I guess?
Yeah, I'll stop it. No worries,
One
no
more,
worries. It's not
one more
IPL.
final.
Okay,
Can I
Yeah.
guess? Can I
So
guess?
yeah,
Yeah, one.
we'll do
Yogesh.
another round, but I won't give any points now if you get the answer correct. Okay, so
Yeah,
it
right.
will be
I think
pointless
it's
to
a
say,
10th
but
IPL inauguration.
Yeah, that's what
no,
I
no, no.
just told.
So think of what major global event was there in 2017 apart from Champions League.
Women's World Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct. So
Oh
where would
shit.
you associate this?
England, India, I know.
But where would you have seen this cover exactly?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Okay.
You just said global event. The other global event was. Oh, this is famous.
Yeah.
yeah, right,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
Mithali
That's
Raj
right.
was reading this book.
Ah,
It became quite
yes.
famous
Oh my
and
God, what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What a
I'm
quiz.
seeing it first time,
Actually,
and
this picture
probably
was famous. No idea about the
Yeah,
actually
book.
I think I guess my
it's an
10
iconic
year
image actually. Yeah.
I guess my 10-year break of social media. Uh,
No, actually, was
maybe,
I was
I missed
thinking
this
somewhere
point.
like it got recited somewhere or performed somewhere. So it was
I'm
kind
seeing
of
this first
small
time.
thing.
This is
no
it's
worries, no
like
worries.
difficulty level Ultra Pro Max.
No, I thought it might be quite easy because cricketer and book. This Mithali Raj is quite famous incident. So okay. So this was direct for Yogesh. So the last, okay. So before we go to the last question, I would like to tell my viewers, if you like this quiz, then go back. We have two more videos that you can watch. If you like this quiz, share it with your friends who love cricket, who would like to know more about the game. And if you want to be a guest here, if you want to be a participant, reach out to me on Twitter. So the last question of the quiz is for Raghav. Raghav, this is your direct. X's career came to an
Again,
abrupt end following a googly from Imran Tahir in a tour game. X was in the twilight of his cricketing career. However, this delivery hastened his retirement. The duo was back in the news in 2021 when Imran Tahir claimed that X ghosted him and did not contact him once after becoming Dash. So you have to tell me who is X.
it's still came from. It's key sweater.
Uh, on a good track, but not correct. Keys better. Question passes to Abhishek.
Mark Boucher.
Yeah, that is correct. It is Mark
I
Boucher.
had that, but again, I thought of opponent.
Yeah, so in a tour
This
game,
is the
so
obvious answer.
Mark Boucher was keeping wickets when the bail hit his eye and he had to retire early.
Then he became
And
selector.
yeah, and then he became national coach, and that's when
Okay.
Imran Tahir claimed that ex ghosted him. Okay, so we have reached the end of the quiz, and these are the guys who have helped me in setting
Great
up this
questions.
quiz.
Great questions actually.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay,
This is good.
so let's see the final points tally.
Let's not.
So Yogesh. So in the first half, Yogesh was on 30. Then he answered test match correctly. He gave player of the match, player of the series Funda correctly. He answered Ricky Ponting correctly. For that, he got 25 points and he finishes on 55. Raghav had 3 in the first half and then he got air pollution correct. And that was his first direct and he got 10 points and he finishes on 13.
That's
And
nice.
Abhishek was on 50, so let's see if he completed his century or not. So he got 10 for
995.
Benson and Hedges. He got Alex Hales. He got Thompson. He got Malinga correct. And then he got Mark Boucher to finish on 95, our highest score thus far. And just 5 short of century. So well done.
Same as Don Bradman average. Huh?
Yeah, just here and there.
Again.
In first
So
class
that's it.
average.
That's the end. That's the end of the third quiz. Would you like to share your experience? We'll start with Yogesh.
Yeah, I actually, I was pretty, curious to join this because it's been a quite long. I've been into quizzing, so quizzing
Okay.
actually has been a part of my, you can say hobby, passion, something which I used to do from my schoolhood days. and
Oh, great to know.
I've been to a lot of quiz competitions, won quite many. So it's been like almost a decade since I just been into a formal, quiz show or something like that. So a lot of the job related obstacles and so many things it just got stopped me into participating in the quiz shows. So right now I just got the opportunity, and thanks to you, really, it's a kind of bringing back the nostalgia. So so it was something. It's like no bringing back all old memories to cherish. It was a nice show.
Thank
Great.
you, thank you. It is wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for participating. Yes, Raghav. I think you could have got
Yeah,
way more points if you were in the
Yeah,
zone. I think
fair,
you
fair
just
point.
blacked out few times.
yeah, it's just like Yogesh. I used to quiz a lot during school times. After that, it's complete break. And now, for the last around 5 to 10 years, I'm like a school guy who does well in the class test and fails in the that kind of a quizzer I become. I does well
No
when
worries.
some question are thrown. I will think about it. I will answer it quickly. But when it comes to quiz, this happened. But this was a nice quiz. I learned a lot of the different things about cricket, which I don't know before, and I some of the things I forgot. Those are the things that can came back to me again. It might help somewhere some other quiz. These are the questions.
Definitely.
That's a
That's
nice.
what we're here for.
Yeah,
Abhishek?
Yeah, so it was a first very pleasant surprise for me when Omkar approached me, because whatever I have watched the videos, all the guests are like very well established with in sports fraternity. They are all kind of professional, and I am a just like a boy next door for it. So just surprised how why he is approaching me. That's a very good experience, and it first reminded me. I will share you one brief nostalgia moment. Since I'm watching this game from last 30 years, actually, when I was around 2.5 years. And my first
Wow.
quiz I remember when I was 5 year old, when Sachin Mania all over 96 World Cup. And in
Okay.
locality, one question asked in the all senior member that who is the first Indian to hit 5 centuries in ODI? And all the guys instantly said Sachin. I was the only one who said Navjot Singh Sidhu.
Oh,
So yeah, and that was the correct answer. So
wonderful.
then, yeah, so then here and there, cricket is a like part of life, and kudos to you, man. That I can understand that if you are initially you were saying that my threats are good, but the effort you are putting into preparing this quiz, I mean, we should pay. I mean, it should be you should charge. You should charge for it. it's, it's like
Let's see.
a
Never know.
yeah, it's like a OTT content.
No worries. But thank you all for being here, and
Yeah, thank you.
let's look forward to our next episode, and maybe someday we will
sure, sure,
meet again.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
sure.
sure.
definitely. Thanks a lot.
Definitely, definitely.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you
Yeah.
and
you.
Thanks,
bye. Signing
Omkar.
off.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye, bye,
Good
bye,
night.
bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks.